There's a little town called Little Valley, known for its tranquility and sense of safety. A single early morning phone call to 911 would shatter all of that. 911, what is your emergency?
My name is Dr. Charles McGill, and I believe my wife is dead.
Did you say your wife is dead, sir?
I woke up this morning and I found my wife dead.
Are you absolutely certain? Have you checked for
I'm
pulse?
a doctor.
What leads you to believe that she's dead, sir?
Her throat is cut and the word whore is written on her chest. Is that enough?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat that, please?
I said her throat is cut, she's lying in a pool of blood, and the word whore is written across her chest. Is that enough to prove to you that my wife is dead?
Sir, did anyone break in? Did you see?
I don't know.
Please stay on the line, sir, until help arrives. That phone call would set off a chain of events leading to a sensational murder trial that would change the town, its inhabitants, and me, a local reporter, forever. A trial filled with scandal! Dear readers, in this column I will bring you all the news of the trial as it unfolds. Don't ask me what my sources are. I can't reveal them. But just know that everything I report to you is the truth, no matter how fantastic it may seem. But first, let's start where all murder trials really begin. The crime scene. It was one of the goriest and bloodiest crime scenes Detective Anthony Colombo had ever seen in all his years on the force. He and two fellow investigators were still in the bedroom of Dr. Charles McGill's mansion long after the body had been taken to the morgue, collecting evidence, searching for clues, and trying to make some sense of the bloody scene.
This is one of the bloodiest crime scenes I've seen in years.
We got a bleeder, all right.
Look, guys, I want you to cordon off this place, all right? I want you to do a whole hectare perimeter around this place.
A hectare perimeter, detective? Are you sure that that's justified in this situation?
What, you questioning me?
I'm just saying a hectare is quite a bit of space.
How about you just do your job and I'll do mine? How about that?
Might I also suggest keeping a perimeter so we're not walking in traces of blood? I have to, mark that.
Yeah, we don't want another incident, do we?
Oh, you're going to talk about the footprint incident again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
all right.
Wait, you think I should bring up the footprint
Like
incident?
we haven't stepped in blood before.
Oh, and we didn't track it all over the place, and we didn't get the strangler convicted because of you.
Bygones. Agree to disagree.
Bygones. You think that every time we send a case to the DA, that they're going to look past it, that they're going to look past our mistakes?
I'll be more, proactive and not stepping in blood this time. How about that?
Yeah, how
When
about
you ladies are done arguing, perhaps you could look at some more of this evidence.
We have arterial blood splatter across this duvet.
You're the scientist. Let's call it a bedspread. I think it's a bedspread.
It might be a comforter.
It's not a comforter sticker. This is a sheet.
Yeah, but a duvet. No, but this is
That was the Little Valley crack team of investigators in action. Meanwhile, in another part of the large mansion, Dr. Charles McGill, brilliant neurosurgeon of this loud household and husband of the deceased, was being comforted by his longtime friend and mentor, Dr. Margot Montgomery. Except we didn't see a rack of clothes behind them.
I don't know.
You had to have heard something.
God damn it, Margot, I didn't hear anything. I woke up and there she is in a pool of blood.
Sorry, that must have been awful. Listen, why did they...
They got these things all over the house. You can't pick them up. That's they're marking. Oh.
Here, they cleaned everything. They're just... It's the Little Valley Police Department, really. Listen. Charlotte. You're gonna have to get some counsel or something.
I don't know. What am I going to tell them, Margot? I wake. It's truth, right? I wake up. My wife is dead. I don't know what happened, and she's next to me, uncovered in blood. That's just fantastic. Why don't I tell them I hit Jimmy Hoffa as well, and tell them where the fuck that is? I don't know. God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not good at or emotion.
Listen, if you lose your temper, they will think you did this whether you did it or not. Stay calm. You're in the facts.
Thank you, Margaret. You've really been there for me all along, and I appreciate it, especially now.
Listen, this is hard for me because I like Christine. Liked Christine.
I still love her.
That's not gonna help me. Look, you shouldn't stay here.
Meanwhile, downtown at the district attorney's office, Rusty Fitzgregor, the not-too-bright son of the district attorney, was struggling to tackle some filing that Assistant District Attorney Brianna Breiter had left him. Little did he know that she was just about to enter with news of the biggest criminal case Little Valley had ever seen.
Really have to work on the furniture set up in this office.
Evie, hi. I brought you coffee. Oh, shit, where'd the coffee go?
I brought my own coffee.
Oh, fantastic. I was just finishing up some filing.
I was just talking to your father.
Really? You say anything about me?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
He said that we're going to be spending a lot of time together, you and I, Rusty.
Oh, he is a matchmaker.
No, not as... Oh, Rusty, do you watch the news?
You're so sexy. No, I watch Cartoon Network.
Rusty,
Yes.
the biggest crime has hit Little Valley in a long, long time. Ever since the Mayberry sniper.
No.
It's happened.
They killed 16 kids. What could be worse than that?
You know Christina McGill?
The doctor. The stunt doctor.
Yeah, the stunt doctor. Well, this morning she was found with her throat slit and whore carved into her chest.
Who would carve whore into her chest?
Who do you think?
Shit. Give me a second.
Rusty, seriously!
What? I'm trying to think.
How are you gonna help me? Her husband! It's always the husband!
I'm
the
not a
husband.
detective. I am an assistant to the assistant DA.
The most obvious choice is usually the right
She
choice.
did it herself. It was a suicide.
It was Charlie. I mean, it was Mr. McGill.
Dr. McGill.
Dr. Charles McGill. Yeah.
But they'd always hold hands. They were opening a new wing to their hospital together.
Rusty, it's not our job to defend them. It's our job to nail Doctor. No. It's our job to find out the truth. I just happen to know that the truth is going to be that he killed the shit out of her.
Wow, that's a lot of killing.
Rusty, don't get in my way on this. This is my chance to redeem myself. Don't you dare say it.
Okay. I just didn't want to. I want to make sure we were clear on what you were redeeming.
Well, what did you think I was saying?
Well, there was that night that Carrie.
Don't you!
Ow!
Oh no, that wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, my dad also left me a message, and he said that I am to help you with every step of this case, and if I don't, I will have no shot at eventually being DA. So,
Rusty.
hearty handshake and a...
No.
You ever see Blazing Saddles? A hearty handshake and never mind.
What do you mean you're going to be the DA?
Got it on Blu-ray.
Rusty.
What?
What do you mean you're going to be the DA? I'm assistant DA.
Well, as long as I'm a good assistant to the assistant DA, eventually my father will promote me to assistant DA, and then following his footsteps in the long line of Fitzgregors, I will be the DA of Little Valley.
Sweat all my work is shit.
No, it's not shit. It's good. It's just female good. But you do it really cutely.
You know what, Rusty? As long as I'm on top of you,
Yeah?
you're going to do what I say. And you're not going to mess up this case for me. Do you get it?
Yeah. So.
Meanwhile, in an elevator over at the courthouse, Detective Columbo, not that Detective Columbo, was on his way to obtain a search warrant when he ran into an old friend, Bailiff Biff Bannon. By all accounts, it was a pretty awkward meeting given their past history.
Wait, hold the elevator, please. Hold it.
Oh, this is my floor. This is my floor. Excuse me. Thank you.
Pardon me. Thank you very much. Hello, Cap.
Corporal Bannon.
Captain Columbo, sir.
You're a little tone coming out of your voice there, Corporal.
Is this your floor? Please say it's your floor.
No, that's not my floor.
Well, then why did we stop?
Because that idiot pressed too many buttons when he got in the elevator.
Are you sure it wasn't because you gave us an order that was going to get half our squad killed?
Oh, sure. Sure, Corporal. Bring that up now. In an elevator of all places.
Well, I'm no longer under your command, sir. So I can bring up whatever I want to, sir.
No. You seem to have made a sparkling career choice. What are you, security guard?
I'm a bailiff. I'm Little Valley's bailiff. You don't think I wanted to be a Little Valley police officer. I did. If I hadn't been shot in the head, which arguably could be your fault, I probably would have been.
Look, I
It's
told
a
you.
really slow elevator.
Well, maybe you should press the button a couple of times. And I told you. It wasn't me. I just followed orders. like you would have done, just like you did.
Yeah, I followed orders. And so have the rest of us. Look what it got us. Tell Billy Breiter what following orders does for people. Oh, you can't, because he's dead. This is my floor. Goodbye, Cap.
Hey, Bill. Hey there. Hey, what the hell, man?
While that was going on, back at the McGill mansion, outside the mansion, two of the investigators were combing the grounds when they got lucky. They saw a very disheveled-looking woman lurking around and acting suspiciously.
Talk to me, crime scene. Listen.
There's nothing back here behind the trees.
Only we had some sort of eyewitness from that Noli area.
Yeah, that would be a good vantage point.
Let's go check it out.
If you're over here, you can pretty much see the entire... Hey, Paul, turn around. Turn around.
Oh my God! It's
You see me?
I'm not sure. Do you see a homeless person?
Well, I'm not going to make that judgment, but I definitely see a person dressed in scattered clothes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Now, let's help you up there.
Have you been here the whole time?
I've been here since last night. Yeah.
Since last. Oh, really? Did you have
All right now.
anything,
Thank you.
Well, now, hold on a second. Hold on a
We
second
have a few
now.
questions for
We're
you.
not done talking to you there. I can take some notes here. You were here last night. Did you happen to notice anything that was happening up there in the house on the hill?
That house up there?
Yeah.
The big house
The one
up there?
whose grounds you're on, yes, that house.
Yeah, I saw a few things. Whew. I'm thirsty.
Can we get some water? Anyone?
I could probably remember more if I had something to drink, you know?
What's your name, dear?
Something to drink.
What's your name, dear?
Jane.
Jane? I'm Detective Leachman. All right.
Leachman?
And, yeah, Paul Leachman.
All right.
And here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you some water. Would you like a sandwich? We get you a sandwich.
I'll get a sandwich, water,
All right.
anything.
A drink.
A
A
drink.
real drink.
Actually, you know what? Why don't we just
Like
take
Southern Comfort, a Jack Daniels, some wine.
I'll get some water. How's that? I'll get you a water.
So here's the thing. Now, we're friends, you and I. I don't know if you know that. We just met, but we're friends. And my job is to help you.
Look, man, I don't want no problems, all right?
Oh, no, there won't be
You can
any
be my
problems.
friend, but I just don't, I don't want no problems.
There won't be any problems. All you gotta do is just tell us if you saw anything. Did you see anything last night? Perhaps a murder of some kind?
You'll let me go once I tell you.
Oh, of course. Of course. Well, nobody's holding you. You're not being arrested. You haven't committed any crimes.
No, I haven't. I
Probably
don't
should
do
leave
anything
this
to
bag
anybody.
here, though.
All right, so you'll let me go.
As long as you just tell us what you see. You said you saw something. And tell us a little bit about what you saw. And here's a water.
And for your cooperation, we have.
Seriously, Hall? Seriously?
It's.
Oh, I see. So Jane,
Hey, answer a few questions first.
why don't you just share with us? Just share with us what you saw. Here, take this.
I saw that woman get killed. I want to go now. I'm ready to go. Let me
Oh,
go.
oh,
Let me go, man. Let me go.
Hold on. We said we.
You said you was my friend.
I-
Let me go. Let me go. I told you what you wanted to know.
Later that day, Detective Colombo had Charles McGill come down to the police station where he questioned him for hours in a windowless room. Though Dr. McGill was not yet a suspect, I'm told the interrogation got pretty heated.
more times can I tell you I don't know what happened?
You're going to have to tell me a couple more times because, you know what? For the life of me, every time you tell me the story, it seems like the holes keep getting bigger and bigger.
You know what? It doesn't make sense to me either. I wish it did. I wish I understood what happened, but I don't. I woke up in the morning after we spent the night at the opening of the Charlie and Christina McGill wing of the pediatric neurosurgery at Little Valley Memorial Hospital. It was a grand affair. Everyone had a wonderful time. And then I woke up and my wife was dead. That's what happened.
Did you drink at your little gathering?
I did have a couple glasses of wine, yes.
A couple of glasses of wine.
Yes, a couple of glasses.
Like 7?
No.
A couple like 9?
A couple doesn't get any bigger the more you try and say that it does. A couple means 2, officer.
Look, I don't have your fancy doctoring, Doc. You say you drank a couple. I believe you. I do. I want to believe your story. But come on. Come on. You wake up and your wife is sitting dead next to you? You did.
You know what? You're right. I did do it. Here, have a seat. Let me explain how. Please, no, despite the fact that I went to Harvard, MIT, Oxford, and Little Valley Community College, having degrees from all 4 of them, despite the fact that I am one of the most brilliant medical minds of my generation, what I decided to do was kill my wife in my own bed with a knife. Doesn't matter that I'm a surgeon, that's fucking brilliant. Why wouldn't I do something like that? Cover myself in her blood, and then go to sleep next to her. It's wonderful. Brilliant detective work, you've caught me. Bring out the shackles, Herr Detective.
So that's a confession then?
You're right, it's a confession of sarcasm, you moron.
Look, Doc, I feel for you. I really do.
Oh, really? You woke up in a bed with a murdered wife this morning. You feel what I feel.
No, but I wish sometimes that I did.
You're a very sick man.
Look, I'm trying to establish a little rapport with you here.
Oh, you're doing great.
Is that sarcasm again?
Well, you've learned something from this meeting.
Look, you know, I don't have to take your bullying.
Well, the door is that way. I didn't call myself here. I'm happy to walk out it.
Well, wait a second!
Exactly.
Why don't you sit down in that chair?
Fine. Let's begin again. We went out, had a lovely evening. I woke up.
Assistant District Attorney Breiter and Assistant District Attorney Fitzgregor watched a slideshow of the photographic evidence of the crime scene, looking for clues, looking for a reason to arrest someone, anyone, for this horrific crime. They probably had some furniture in their office by now.
her side. But I know she talked to my father a lot.
He has defense wounds.
Yeah, that was a cut on his hand.
Why are we looking anywhere else? This guy is guilty of sin.
Look at that. I mean, that could easily happen when you're stabbing somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down.
We need to write anything. All signs lead to the doctor.
Listen, my father always says it's never an open and shut case. So we should...
Look, Rusty, I know it's this guy.
There's an infraction procedure.
Oh, suddenly you know shit?
Well, listen, you may think...
No, it's this guy. We're going after this guy.
I understand that.
I'm sorry, excuse me, this isn't the bathroom, was this one?
Oh.
You really shouldn't be in here, Doctor.
Yeah, this isn't what you think it is. This is another case with your wife. There's you.
These are the photos they took this morning.
Yeah. Listen, I'm really
Is there
sorry.
anything you want to tell us?
Dr. McGill? Dr. McGill? Yeah. Oh, there you are, Dr. McGill. Sorry. You're not really supposed to be in this part of the... Came into the wrong... I'm terribly sorry about that. We'll take care of that. I'm sorry.
How could you possibly think he did it? Look how he was distressed.
He's distressed because he just killed his wife and wrote whore on her chest. Look, Rusty.
But they did decide to arrest him. Dr. McGill was arrested, and the paparazzi had a field day as they walked him into the jail.
Where is he? They said they'd be here in 5 minutes.
Hey, look, it was...
Dr. McGill, did you kill your wife?
Did I kill my wife? Yes, I killed my wife. Why?
You killed your wife, so you admit
I
it.
killed my wife. Why'd you do it?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
Just look over here while you answer it.
I didn't kill my wife.
Do you need to get something off your chest, Dr. McGill?
Yeah, you son of a bitch. I need to get something off my chest. Get the fuck out of my way.
Is that what you did to your wife? Did you
No,
push
it's
your wife?
not. I didn't touch her. I loved her. She was my life.
Well, if you didn't kill her, who did?
Oh, I don't know. Who the hell knows? An intruder? I don't know why anybody would...
Likely story.
I don't know why anyone would have wanted to kill her.
That's enough, Doc. We're gonna get you in jail. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Meanwhile, Jane was being questioned by Breiter and Fitzgregor. Jane, the only possible eyewitness.
Jane, what is your last name?
Just go by Jane.
I understand you go by Jane, but you were born with a last name. What was it?
Peterson.
Jane Peterson. Sounds familiar.
He said I could go. Please.
Jane, you're really important to us finding the truth here today. Are you aware of that?
I understand. But I have a previous appointment. And I'm going to be late if you don't let me go right now.
I understand, Jane, and I wish I could.
Sorry, they didn't have any mugs.
go to your appointment. I need to get an official statement from you. I need to tell me in your own words exactly what you saw and how you saw it. So go ahead, set the scene for us.
Picture it in your mind, if you will.
How did you say?
Picture it in your mind, if you will. If you will, it's just a thing you tag on sentences.
I need a picture in my mind. I can say it.
Okay.
Ray, we octave about ooye akin.
Don't be speaking no damn Latin around me, okay? I can't understand you.
Sorry, I'm not meaning to upset you. It's just that some people were told not to talk. What did you see?
I saw that doctor kill his wife.
Oh, shoot.
Jane, are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because I was just about I was looking in their trash cans and I found a bottle of liquor and it had about this much left. So that's gonna be all right for me. So then I pick it up and the top was kind of it had glass on it, but you know, I've been around, that didn't bother me none. So I'm looking down in the trash for something to put over the bottle so I could drink it. Or a glass. And then I just happened to look up and I saw him. I saw him stab her, like a lot.
With what did
a knife.
Yes, Rusty.
She actually just answered it.
The knife? Well, how big of a knife?
It was huge, but then it was kind of like small.
It was. How big was it, Jane?
It was like okay. You remember Rambo?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The new one or the old one?
Like the new one, the first one that was made.
The old one.
Yeah, I always wanted a knife like that.
So a machete.
Machete.
Is that what that's called, a machete?
Yeah, it's French.
Jane, I'm sorry, focus. He had a large machete?
No, if you let me finish. It would have been like a machete, but it was smaller.
Machete.
So he had a smaller knife. We'll call it a machete.
But I think it was just as powerful as what Rambo had.
And Jane, I just needed to go back to something. You said that you were in their garbage can.
I just want to go home.
Jane, I'm sorry. I understand.
I'm thirsty right now. You know, that's what I do. I drink. You just imagine what you would be like without Paul.
Jane, you weren't drinking on the night in question, were you?
Yeah, I was drinking. I always drink.
Jane, how?
My sources told me that night when Dr. Charlie McGill was in jail, he was visited by, of all people, bailiff Biff Bannon. Apparently they had some kind of history.
Can I get some water? Hello? Jailer? I'd like a glass of water. I'm parched. Hello?
Fresh meat! Fresh meat!
Excellent.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't have a
I got
glass
some
of water, but I
water
found
for
a
you.
bottle on the
Yeah.
floor.
Thank you.
I'll try out hose.
Don't keep the greatest company in here. It's,
New fish!
Okay. Thank you! Now I've got to sell to myself. Thank you.
You know, it's kind of weird to see you in jail, Doc.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, the only times I ever see you is at the orphanage when you come take a look at things and I'm there volunteering.
Yes. Well, it's been a passion of ours, Christina's and mine, to help the orphanage, as I was an orphan myself. But thank you for the water. I appreciate it.
I just
drunk. Where did you find this? Because it makes me nervous.
found it over there around the corner.
Thank you.
I
course. I remember hearing about the story about how you were shot and Billy was killed.
Yeah, I guess it made big news.
Yeah.
Three people from Little Valley, all in the same company.
Biff, look out! Incoming!
You don't hear that, do you?
No, I just was looking over there at something I thought I saw, but no.
Yeah, you're a doctor. You probably don't ever hear things that aren't there, or see things that aren't there. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just...
That was spooky. There's a local bar in town where a lot of the legal community like to hang out. It was called simply The Bar. Get it? Because you could pass by it. Anyway, it was a piano bar. Yeah, it was hard to pass by, as someone said. It was a piano bar, not a karaoke place, but with a actual live pianist. You could request songs, and Breiter liked to go there, especially on a night like tonight when she's celebrating what's surely going to be the biggest case of her life. A lot of other inhabitants of the town were there too, having a great old time drinking and probably singing a song or two.
Gloria Hallelujah.
Sing it.
I'm on a bus halfway to Missoula.
I like how you put soul in it. It's got soul.
There was a boy there, beautiful and fine, and back in the day, that boy was mine. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh, bus, take me home to Missoula. I hope that boy, though he still loves me, I hope there's room in his heart. Things got bad, he got mad, and we were torn apart. But if you're up there, big guy, looking down on me, sitting here in this bus, and my heart needs to be free. Glory, glory, hallelujah. On that bus, on that bus, on that bus to Missoula. Glory,
Maybe she should have been a singer instead of an assistant district attorney. You know, that song makes me think about the happier times that Doctors Charlie and Christina McGill might have had on their yacht. They used to spend a lot of time there. The yacht they called Till Death Do Us Part. They were a golden couple, the envy of everyone, good-looking, rich, successful, happy. I like to imagine them on there, waiting, being waited on and enjoying the good life.
So good to be out here, sweetheart. Whoa!
I was nautical before. Remember?
Sure, but
When I was nautical and you were
I mean, sure, that's just,
mathematical and...
yeah, that's just a fun, that's someday, Christina. This is,
No!
we have so much work to do with
Please, 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 I need to go away. Stop talking. I need to go away. I need us to go away. I don't know what's going to happen unless we go. You need to come with me. Please, Charlie, please. It's not funny. I need to leave Little Valley.
I can't.
I was going to say there's a call from the hospital.
Please,
No,
Charlie,
no,
I need
can't.
to leave Little Valley. I'm going back to the house. I need to leave Little Valley.
No.
Has the investigation been compromised? What's with the bloody chick walking around in a nightgown? What the hell is a stunt? Will we see more of Consuelo? I hope so. She is muy bueno. Find out next week on the next episode of Scandal, Trial of the Century.